Yes, another hack. Does anybody else buy these big ass rolls of hamburger? This was a 10 pound. I already started and then I stopped and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should show this to somebody because somebody might need to see it. So let's go. I start by cutting the amount I want. So it's a 10 pound roll, okay? Most recipes call for 1 pound of something, whether it's hamburger helper, whether you're making spaghetti or whatever. I just start cutting them into the manner in which I want. Because why? I'm going to freeze these, okay? But we're not gonna freeze them like this, right? And we don't want this hamburger to sit in our refrigerator and we have to eat hamburger every freaking day, feeling obligated to get through that 10 pound roll. The next thing you need is a gallon storage bag. Freezer storage bag, 1 gallon. Make sure it's open. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move these off to the side and I'm going to just concentrate on one at a time. I have actually already started this and then I stopped and I was like, oh, I should show this to somebody. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is take this little wrapper off each piece. It kind of sucks and I don't really like to touch ground beef like that, so just cut it off or pull the meat out, whatever. Super simple, it's done. Now, hamburger, if you're doing it and there's pieces of hamburger, it's easy. Do like so, pick it up, add it to your meat, it's fine. The next thing we're gonna do, I have this big lump of hamburger, right? I'm going to put it in the freezer bag. Now, if you choose, you could freeze it like so, but here's what I like to do. So I like to get my hamburger so it's kind of nice and fat down, okay? It is still open. And I'm just gonna start pressing my meat down. I'm gonna bang the shit out of it. I'm taking out all that frustration because I want it to get flat. I'm gonna flip it over. One time. Do it one time. And I am done. The next thing I'm going to do, now that my hamburger is flat, and that was a whole pound of meat, maybe a little bit more, I'm going to take the edge, I'm going to fold it over because I don't want any air in there, and I'm going to go ahead and zip it shut, like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and add it to the rest. This right now is 5 pounds of hamburger that are laying very flat. These will freeze very well in your freezer, let alone they are not going to take up as much space as all that hamburger would have in the roll. And when it comes to defrosting your meat, it's actually a lot quicker than it would have been had it been a whole roll. You know, a roll, throw it in some water. Okay, you don't do that? Okay, well, I do. Throw it in some water and, you know, it's going to sit there for at least another hour, hour and a half to 2 hours getting it to thaw. These will actually thaw within about 20 to 30 minutes. Just another easy hack. Okay. And I just saved myself hella space in my refrigerator.